Hey everybody, it's Dr. Detroit here, the doctor is in, and welcome back to the SRX Superstar Racing Experience, the game season. Alright, so, last race, we won in dominating fashion. We won the first heat, we won the second heat, and then we won the race over Elio Castronavis. It was a little calmer race, but it was still a lot of fun, and now our next race is going to be this weekend. That's right, this time we're heading to ElDora Speedway. Now, ElDora is located in Ohio, and this track was used for two major events. One of them being Tony Stewart's pay-per-view series called Prelude to the Dream, which he ended up stopping to make the SRX division, and also the trucks used to race here at ElDora as well, before they gave it up. And the truck races there were not too bad, but at least we now have, cars that can actually, work on this. We're currently second in the point standings. We're only 3 points away from Elio Castronavis, who currently leads the standings. And just like how Knoxville was, ElDora is a dirt track. It's a half-mile dirt track, and I think we're going to do pretty good here. So, I need to go practice this car because we don't have qualifying or anything, but I'm going to go practice this car, see if we can make the same magic happen that we did in Knoxville, and then we'll get into the heat races, and then we should have some fun at race number 3 of 6. So we are currently at the halfway point of the season. Well, after a couple of laps here and there, my goodness, we are actually fast again. Because we pulled some similar stuff in practice that we did at Knoxville, so I think we might have another win coming to us. And that would be huge to get another victory, and it's also on a dirt track as well. I don't know how many laps this race is actually going to be, but we'll figure that out as we begin. Also, a little note here. I did listen back to episode 2 to see what the sound sounds like, and despite the fact it's lower in my ears over here on my headphones, it actually sounded pretty good on the recording. So, if y'all are ready and you look ready, let's do it to it. Alright, let's see where the game decided to put us. Looks like we're going to be starting near the back again. Looks like we're going to be starting next to Ernie Francis Jr. So here we go. Heat number 1 here at ElDora, as we start way back in 10th, it looks like, is green. Okay, make that 8th. 5.5 minutes make up the stage here, or the heat itself. You can see we can barely see what anything's going on, but right now we're stuck on the high side because I really want to get down to that bottom. There we go. Now we're getting there. Now we're going to go 3 wide here as we get a little bit into by the body. Oh, and a caution comes out. I don't know who it was for or what happened. We also have a couple of other dirt trackers in here, but I don't know who's leading right now. It's a 63 car. It could be Cody Swanson, for all I know. But we'll see once we get a little closer to the front. But green flag is out. Back out there again as we got 5.5 minutes now. You can barely see what's going on here because look at all the dirt and schmutz that are being put up here. As now we have to let off the gas there to make sure we avoid Bill Elliott. So I'm going to put this up so we can see what the hell we're doing as we now make our way into the 5th position. Ernie Francis gets spun off of us. That was not pretty. And yes, I was right. Cody Swanson and Scott Speed end up joining us for this. Now we're stuck on the outside again. There's so much action that happens at this place. It's crazy what happens here. Anyway, green flag is out with 5 minutes remaining in the session. Or actually in the heat. And we're stuck on the outside again, so we just need to try and see if we can get back down to the bottom and try not to spin anybody out, because I can tell right now that we're just stuck up here. I think we're going 3 wide with somebody, as I think that was Michael Waltrip that made it 3 wide. Will put us back here into the 9th position. Try and see if we can make our way towards the front up here on the high side, but I don't think we're going to make that happen. There's Tony Kanaan at the bottom. There is Bill Elliott. It looks like we're going to make the high side work. High, wide, and handsome up there. Oh, there's a big spin. Castronavis! Right into us. I didn't even see who the hell it was. I couldn't even avoid it. Wow. Oh, thank God he's okay. Holy mackerel. That could have just ended our race right there, but thank God everybody got out of there okay. I just have some damage to my nose. Hopefully it doesn't hurt us as we now go back here with 4 minutes left and we spin out Castro Navis again. Good God. The AI here, the AI just boggles me because we just slid a little bit into him and he just like violently spun. Good Lord. Alright, let's try this again. Attempt number next. 4 minutes and 10 seconds remaining. Oh, we got really knocked up there by Marco Andretti. But now let's see if we can try and get the lead here, and let's see if we can get, you know, at least 6 laps without, you know, going under caution. That would be a novelty, wouldn't it? But now we're coming up here to Tony Kanaan and Tony Stewart. Let's see what we can do here. Get him way onto the outside. Whoa, baby. Whoa, baby. Whoa, baby. And put us to 4th. We're making the high line work because we just cannot get to the bottom because everybody else is down there. But we seem to be getting a lot better here with this, as now we can finally get down towards the bottom. There's Tony Stewart right there, and there is Scott Speed. Cody Swanson currently has the race lead. Oh boy. So right now, we lead all the SRX regulars, and then we have these 2 interlopers right here. So let's see if we can make something happen. We're going to see if we can try the high side, because I'm thinking that the best way to pass these guys is probably not the bottom, but let's try this higher line to see what it does. I never really practiced this in the session, but it actually works to a point. Right into Scott Speed we go. Now let's see if we can catch up here to Cody Swanson, who's a major short track phenom. Boy, he has got a big lead on us. He's got a 1.1 second lead ahead as we try to catch him with 2.5 minutes remaining. But right now, as it all stands, we would be ahead of Elio in the point standings because of Elio's spin. Now let's see if we can catch up here to Cody Swanson. I mean, he's going to be a tough customer to beat, especially since, you know, he is a dirt track phenom. But we're closing the gap a little bit. We're closing the gap slowly but surely. Ooh, watch it. There we go. Nice and easy through there. And look at that. We're slowly but surely closing in with about 1:50 remaining. Now 1:48 in this race. Whoa, boy. Had to really clam up there a little bit. Now let's see if we can make a move here on the high side. Can we make a pass here towards the high side? Ah, Swanson's got the better line. Man, Swanson's got that low line going. So we're going to have to see if we can make the high line going, if at all possible. But we can't seem to get it done. I mean, we do get some good forward bite. This could be the pass for the race lead here. We're going to keep it way up there towards the high side, but Cody Swanson still has it. Oh, but look at this. The crossover. The crossover pass right there. That's what we were hoping for. We got a minute remaining in this heat race. Now let's see if Swanson has anything left for us as we head down into the final couple of seconds of this race. We're going to stay up high here for a little bit, see if we can't do anything up here, but we get a little tight. Swanson tries to make a move, can't get it done. Tony Stewart's closing the gap, but is not going to have anything to show for it. Starting to catch up to some more lap traffic as well. We got 28 seconds remaining. And then we'll be shown either the white flag or the 2 to go signal. I think we're going to end up getting the white flag here if this works out. No, we're actually not going to see the white flag. We'll see it next time by. We've still got 12 seconds left in this heat. But right now, we're showing that we are very strong on these dirt races, which is really cool. But now here we go. We're coming to the white flag lap for heat number 1. And we're just showing the way here, as now Elio Castroneves runs up into the 5th position, so he's surviving. Meanwhile, up here near the front, we're going to rack in a lot more heat wins as we now get to heat number 1 here at ElDora, and we win. Beautiful, isn't it? We finished last back there. Paul Tracy. Jeez. The game is doing these guys dirty. No pun intended. But now, he will start on the pole with the body next to him. And we're going to start dead last. So, let's see how this goes. Here we go. Heat number 2. The lights are fully on now. We're fully in darkness. But here we go. Heat number 2. Here at ElDora is green. Wow, Cody got off to a really great start right there. Oh man, how are we gonna see ourselves getting through this here? We're just gonna have to be really careful as everybody filters into turn 3 and 4. We're gonna get around Michael Waltrip and some other guys here. Waltrip gets a little bit snagged. We get a little snagged too, thanks to Tony Stewart. Stewart now to the bottom. He's gonna make short work of Ernie Francis Jr. There's Marco Andretti. We go into Ernie Francis Jr. Oh boy. Look out, baby, look out. Almost into the wall we go. Tell you what, the cream just rises to the top here, as now we are, I don't know how we're in 7th, but we are. Let's see if we can make short work here of Tony Kanaan. Somebody spins out. That's Bill Elliott that spun out. But thank God that we did not hit him. Also, you may have noticed that our nose got repaired, it looks like, so that's good news. But, alright, let's try this again. Let's see if we can get back towards the front and see if we can sweep ElDora. 5 minutes remain in this heat, as now Cody Swanson has already gone up to the front. Has got speed. Sorry about that, speed. Didn't mean to spin you out there again. Jeez, this is kind of becoming a common thing here. But man, Cody Swanson from last to first, and just like that, he's going to be really tough to beat, I think. Here we go, green flag. The 2 dirt phenoms, Stewart and Swanson, on the front row. So now let's see if we can't do something with these guys. And we still got quite a bit of time here to make something happen. If we can't, Ernie Francis Jr. goes for a spin, so that'll bring out the caution. Jeez. I think we kind of went a little too hard on him. Here we go again. Attempt number next. Green flag back in the air with 4.5 minutes remaining. We're gonna try going up here on the high side for a bit and see if we can't make something happen, because I think we absolutely want to try and go to the bottom, but it's not going to be good because we got these guys going up in front of us. As there goes Michael Waltrip, and now we're going to go underneath Tony Kanaan as well. Gave him a little too much of a hit. Tony Kanaan goes for a spin. That's going to bring out a caution. Jeez. At this rate, we're not going to be able to pass anything. So let's try this one more time. See if we can't make something happen. Here we go. Green flag is out. Alright, now let's see if we can't do anything here. Nice and easy through there. Wow, did you see Ernie Francis Jr. just do like an amazing pass right there? We did kind of go into the inside wall a little bit because everybody just kind of messed up with us. But I know we still have a pretty fast race car. We just need to get ahead of Tony Stewart because if Tony Stewart or Cody Swanson be on the front row with us, that could spell doom for the rest of the field. So Swanson's back to third, and there's Elio Castroneves in second. We cannot afford to finish behind him anytime, because I definitely want to win this SRX Series Championship. So now that we have a little bit of clean track and we have some time on our hands, let's see if we can start closing the gap on everybody here and take the line that we know that should get us towards the front. Nice and easy, down to the bottom. But right now, Tony Stewart is slowly running away from everybody. Our nose is going to get fixed once we get into the main event. So right now, this nose issue is probably giving us a little bit of a hard time. Let's see what we can do. Here comes Cody Swanson underneath Elio Castroneves, and the 2 gets spun! And we ended up getting collected in there. But that's going to put us next to Tony Stewart. Oh, this is going to be a good finish here to heat number 2. Here we go, everyone. And green flag is out with 2.5 minutes remain. Elio Castroneves still right there in second. There's Cody Swanson in third. He's now getting underneath us, as now we're going to be the meat in the Swanson and Castroneves sandwich. I don't want to be a sandwich. I don't want to be the meat in any sandwich right now. Whoa, boy. Uh-oh, Swanson got turned around. Caution comes out again. Man, we haven't even gotten to the main event yet, and it's already just... yikes. It's been insane out here. Let's get back into it. Green flag. 2 minutes remaining in this race, but we definitely got a much better start here. Let's see if we can try and make something happen and try to get around Tony Stewart. If we can get around Tony Stewart, that would be awesome, because then that'll screw up his average finishing spot. Elio gives us the spot right there, and now we got 2 minutes remaining. Let's see if we can beat Stewart at his own game. And he's got that low line working, which is pretty good, but we also have this middle groove. Let's see what we can do here to try and get around him. We can't waste too much time here. We kind of don't want him to win a heat if we can help it. Here we go. We're slowly closing the gap on Tony Stewart. Let's see what we can do here. We're going to wheel it towards the high side. Are we going to get the better forward bite off the corners? Kind of, sort of, but not quite. Had to let off the gas there, but let's see what we can do here. Tony Stewart's got that low line really figured out. So we're going to go down there and see if we can't take it. Look at that! A nice little move. That was full commitment right there. We went full commitment down there to the bottom. Now we just have 56 seconds remaining in this race, which more than likely will start on the pole for this, which means we will be out of the eye of the storm back there, thank goodness. With Elio being there in third, that's not going to be too bad, but we'll see. We'll see how that goes. We'll see how that goes when push comes to shove. Now we have about 24 laps remaining in this race. Just gotta be really careful as we make our way around. Stewart is not letting us get away that easily. But now we get 8 seconds remaining, which means now we'll see the white flag next time by. I'll tell you one thing, we have this dirt track and stuff down to a science almost, which is really amazing. It's really, really cool that we have this. Anyway, white flag is out here in heat number 2. It was definitely a crazy and chaotic finish, and I'll tell you, this was probably the most chaotic heat race we ever had, but put us into the win, and we'll start on the pole for the main event. Really, really nice. Really nice. Man, Cody Swanson back there in 5th. He's gonna be a challenge to beat, but let's see what we can do here. And hopefully this race is not gonna be too chaotic. But he's gonna start 3rd, and Castroneves will start 4th. If Castroneves finishes 2nd again, then that's gonna probably screw us over. But here we go, main event, and ElDora is green. Whoa, boy, Stewart! Oh man, what happened? What happened to my wheel there? All of a sudden, my wheel just did not want to turn, and the car did not want to turn. Ay, ay, ay. Alright, let's try this again. Well, that wasn't supposed to happen. Here we go, and the green flag is out. This is a 27-lap race. And we have 24 laps to go. So, similar to like what we did at Knoxville, we gotta see what we can do here. Scott Speed now is making the move on Elio Castroneves. We're gonna make the move on Elio as well. We're gonna do that same move like we did on Tony Stewart at the end of heat race number 2. And now there's Cody Swanson up ahead of us, so now he's leading. if one of these two drivers, like Scott Speed or Cody Swanson, win, it's actually not going to count too much because they're only here for just a couple of races, as now we get underneath Scott Speed and take over second place. Now we just got to get around Cody Swanson. See what we can do here. There's a lot of patience that has to be done. It's very important. Whoa, boy. Oh, look out. There we go. Nice and easy through there. But we still are currently in second place, but we need to try and get around Cody Swanson somehow in that Overton's car. See if we can make some sort of magic happen. Look at that. Way down the bottom, and we gave him a little bump. Put us into the race lead with 19 laps to go. So currently, we have the race lead. Cody Swanson is second, Scott Speed third, Marco Andretti fourth, and Elio Castroneves fifth. This will help us in the points. The lower Castroneves finishes, the less points he gets, and the higher we finish above him, we'll get more points. Nice and easy through these corners. You know, there's also, too, a winner's tradition here at ElDora. When the race is done, the winner actually receives a shovel, and then what they get to do is that they actually get to shovel a small piece of dirt off of this track, and they put it in a jar, and then you got a jar of dirt, which is one of your trophies that you win here at ElDora. Right now we have a 1.5 second lead ahead of Cody Swanson because now we found something that has made this car absolutely a standout. Let's go ahead and bring this up here, and as you can see, our record lap time there was a 15.743. So far we have not yet hit that time, but I definitely think we've been the fastest car of this race so far. Let's see what the next lap looks like. It's a 15.844. And by the way, too, you can see right here on the thing that the tire stuff goes away because the dirt tires are supposed to work for the remainder of the race. Still got a little damage on the aero package, but that's okay. We're gonna be just fine. We don't need too much aero here per se, but hey, this has definitely been a lot of fun. We're gonna be starting to close the gap here and getting some lap traffic. I thought I saw a purple flash there. That might be Bill Elliott that we're going to be catching up to, and he might cause a little bit of a problem, but we shall see if that's the case. Coming around here to the start-finish line to see how many more laps we have. We got 11 laps to go now. Now remember what I said in one of the other events, that we might do some other dirt races and things like that? Well, that might still be the case. I'm not sure if we will do it during the season, or if we will do it after the season. Oh, that's Paul Tracy that we're about to get to. Yeah, Paul Tracy's struggling here on the dirt. But hopefully he'll do better in the next race, because the next race, I want to say, is Slinger Speed? No, it's Indianapolis Raceway Park. So it'll be cool to get back to IRP, or to actually go there for the first time on this channel. So now we're going to make short work of Paul Tracy. Tracy goes underneath, but won't be able to do anything with us, and then we'll catch up by the Bonnie as we now have 8 to go. And boy, we figured out the setup perfectly here for the dirt tracks, which is absolutely phenomenal. By the Bonnie up ahead of us. So we're going to end up probably putting him a lap down pretty easily. We got 7 laps to go at this point. Oh, kind of banged it into the wall a little bit. So we're going to have to take the high side here to try and get around by the Bonnie. We did have the advantage over in Knoxville, but not quite. We'll have to go down to the bottom. The bottom is always the shorter way around, but the higher side is the faster way, because you don't have to get over it. You don't have to slow down as much. But I've noticed that the bottom side still is one of the preferred lines, because you take the shorter way around and, you know, slow in, fast out. Sorry! Ah, ran to Bill Elliott. That's not what I wanted to do. But that just sets it up for a good finish. So here we go, everyone. Can we still win it, or can one of the other dirt phenoms get it? Here we go. Couple laps to go. Green flag is out. 4 laps to go. We do have the preferred line. Let's see what we can do here. Tony Stewart now heads underneath Cody Swanson. Elio Castroneves currently hits it in the 4th position. But I think we may have gotten the better line through here. We come out of the final corner. There will be 3 laps to go this time by. We make it through the corners. We are now saying goodbye to the field as we continue to extend our lead by about a full second. 2 laps to go here at ElDora. This could be our 2nd win in a row. Our 2nd SRX win in a row, and it would come on the dirt. But let's not count our chickens yet before they hatch. As now Elio goes to 2nd. That is going to hurt us in the championship standings. We go to the white flag presented by Ally Bank. I do know one thing. Dirt racing seems to be pretty good, and we might bring more of it to this channel. But here we go, coming out of the final corner. SRX win number 2, and our 2nd dirt win, first time at ElDora. Yes! Oh, that was fun. That was really good. But once again, Elio Castroneves finishes 2nd, so I'm not 100% sure what that's going to do to us in points. Let's take a look at the highlights here, since we kind of messed up at the last race at Knoxville. God, look at everybody just all over the place. You could barely see what was going on right through here. And look at this. Being the meat in the sandwich, almost getting involved with some other cars. And then that was where we had the caution. But pretty cool, isn't it? So, our final results at ElDora is that we swept the weekend, which was pretty cool. And now put us up at the top of the heap with 9 points ahead of Elio Castroneves. So right now we have the championship points lead, which is totally cool, everybody. Totally cool. Hey, we got a big shot where we win 10 races. So, next up will be Lucas Oil Raceway, or better yet known as the Indianapolis Raceway Park. Anyway, everyone, that's it for this episode. If you guys want to see more of this, make sure you hit the like button, don't forget to comment, and also subscribe. And if you guys would like to see us do the plus regulation of the race, then by all means, let me know. Until then, take care.